Hello and welcome to African Living Abroad. My name is Jamhuri. I'm here to share my international experiences and build bridges between cultures with the hope of making the world a better place. Today I'm going to talk about Canada Day. How are we going to face Canada Day? And it happens to be tomorrow, July 1st, 2021. We are being called by the Indigenous leaders to observe Canada Day with fasting and praying, and to take time to mourn with them. And in order for them to heal, in order for them to find answers, in order to heal the land. And let's respond in whichever way we can, because Canada Day in 2021 is not business as usual. This has to do with the discovery of many mass graves with the remains of hundreds and thousands of Indigenous children all across Canada. And I would add 3 things we can do. If you're not familiar with the history of Canada, if you're new to Canada, I would say spend time to study the history of Canada. It is not very pretty. You will be very much disgusted. And it's because if you know the history of Canada and these issues that are upon us at this time, you will think that in the past, maybe we celebrated Canada Day mindlessly without really knowing the history. It's the parties, it's the getting together, it's the fun. But Canada was built at the expense of the Indigenous people. And what are we going to do then tomorrow? We'll have to ponder. We'll have to stop and think seriously about Canada in a new way. I would also say watch APTN, Aboriginal People Television Network. There you will get a lot of knowledge. Involve yourself. Learn about Canada. Number 2, find empathy. Be empathetic. Put yourself in the shoes of the Indigenous people after you've known the history of Canada. Imagine that you were them. Imagine that your children were taken forcefully out of your home, taken away with the intention of maybe never returning home. And when they managed to return, they were so different. Their culture was different. They came back with a lot of pain, a lot of abuse. And take time to listen to the stories that are being told now, because they're real. Show empathy. Number 3, let's ask the Indigenous people what we can do as to go alongside them. The Indigenous people happen to be some of the friendliest people I've ever gotten to meet. They're so easy to engage with. I love them so much. So let's get to know them in a better way. And connect with the Indigenous organizations. They are out there and they're asking us to engage with them. Let's find a way of engaging. And if you come across a petition that needs to be signed, sign it. It can change things. I once attended an event in Winnipeg that was about finding justice and closure to the missing women and girls, Indigenous women and girls. And there was a petition that went around. That was, I think, 2008, 2009. And I signed that petition as well. And maybe 2 years down the road, 3 years down the road, I heard in the news about it, that it's been acknowledged by the Prime Minister of Canada. And I felt very happy about it, that even putting my signature, I was able to move something. So I would say again, let us not be passive. It may be awkward in the beginning. If you're not used to engaging with people from different cultures, it may be awkward, but there's always a beginning, and it's better than doing nothing. And so I want to urge you that from this year going forward, it is not business as usual. And we have been called to rise up and do what we were called to do. I really believe that you can hear the calling within you. I have struggled so much 2019, 2020, 2020, 2021, because I felt like I'm being pushed forward to say something, and the fear is immense. I do understand that. But again, if you don't speak up, you feel tortured inside. And so we gotta trust your intuition. It's so powerful. And you're being covered. You're being covered. Do not be afraid. Rise up. Let's make things right. Let's heal the world. We've been given opportunities, and the opportunities are right here in front of us. And so as I continue to do my work to build bridges between cultures in the easiest way, in the ways that I can, I may be awkward a bit clumsy, but I feel like, yes, I'm learning, and I'm doing what I'm passionate about. And when I'm done, it feels all right. How long are we going to be afraid? Because fear actually is like fog. It comes in front of you and tries to stop you from doing what you need to do. But sometimes it's the only way we have to go to the other side. And when we go through the other side, there is no monster, But fear is there to protect us. When we move out of our normal routine, when we enter into something different, when we feel so awkward and afraid, I have heard that fear is our protector to say, no. This is very unusual. Be very careful. And so if we listen to fear, we will never rise. We will just be the same people year after year after year. And I'm sure we're not going to be happy about ourselves. Life is about growth. So maybe growth is calling on your door, whispering to you, speaking to your intuition, right in your belly. Say yes. Say yes. Thank you. Until next time. Bye.